Good morning. It is Monday. It's Memorial Day here in the States, and yeah, we're all off of work. I know there's some people that's not off work, but I just happen to be one of the lucky few. And I took off tomorrow and also Wednesday because Wednesday is my birthday. So happy birthday to me. And then I have to go back to work on Wednesday. No, excuse me, Thursday and Friday. So, yeah, fun. So, my idea is, or my thoughts are, how do I not worry about work when it's Monday, right? Like, there's no reason to. It'll ruin my 3 days that I have, and I also had Saturday and Sunday off, so that was amazing. And I just hate when I have to go back to work, especially when I take like a long period of time off or 5 days this go around. I don't want to go back to work, and I know that that's probably everyone, but I got to get paid somehow. Hi everyone, it is Tuesday, getting closer to my birthday, which is tomorrow. It is my birthday week. Yay for me, right? I don't have any special plans, so I probably won't have anything to tell you about that. But today I wanted to talk to you about your passion and why I think you shouldn't follow your passion. I know that might sound a little controversial to some people, that they think, that you should always follow your passion, and if you do, what do they say? You'll never work a day in your life. But that is just really not how I feel anymore. I used to feel like that, but I just really believe that you shouldn't do that. I was following my passion. I started taking dance when I was 3 years old. I worked for the dance studio that I was taking dance at. And then I moved on to another dance studio. And then after that, I started my own dance studio. At first, it was great. I really, really enjoyed it. I always loved my families, my students, my teachers. They were all amazing. But after a while, I just became really burned out, and it just wasn't fun anymore. The thing that I was so passionate about just disappeared. I don't know if it was I wasn't teaching as much and I didn't enjoy that part, or I was so wrapped up in the business side of it that it all just seemed like business after a while, and the dance part just it just wasn't fun. If you've ever taken ballet or tap or jazz, the dancing part of it is what is fun. The business part of it is making sure that everything runs so smoothly, and I was totally obsessed with that, and I think I needed help. I think I needed a bookkeeper, to be honest. I needed someone else to look at other things other than just me. But in my head, I'm like, I can handle it all. I can do it all. And all of this is probably my fault. And maybe I would still have it today if I would have just asked for help. But in my heart, I just didn't want to do it anymore. And it was really sad because I immediately lost my identity. That was who I was. I was Miss Josette. Everyone knew me as the dancer, the dance teacher that owned her own dance studio. I was well known in my town, and I just gave it all up. But I quickly pivoted back to art because honestly, dance wasn't my first passion. It was being an artist. If you asked me when I was 5 years old, what did I want to be when I grow up? I would tell you I wanted to be an artist. In my head, I wanted to work for Disney, as so many of us probably have wanted to in our lives. If you enjoy art, I wanted to be an animator or an illustrator or whatever. I just wanted to be there, and so I decided I'm going to art school. So moved to Florida, and I went to Ringling College of School and Design. Is that Ringling College of Art and Design, because what I said made no sense. When you're in your own little hometown, like, you're the best artist you know. I'm sure some of you have felt this, like in high school you were the best, and then you went to school and found out that, oh my god, everyone is the best and everyone is so amazing. It was a little bit humbling. I liked it, but I didn't. It was It was a little ridiculous, and I think it was all a scam, to be honest with you. I think if your family had the money to support the school, then they paid attention to you. And if you didn't, which was my case, I was not supported by my parents. They just really didn't care. I only spent about 2 years there, and then I was done with that. It was not what I hoped for. But I did the thing, right? I went to art school. That's what I said I was going to do, and I did it. And I was trying to follow my passion. So I kept on going. I kept drawing. I kept painting. I put it down sometimes and get back to it over and over and over again. And then I fell into the trap of everything that I wanted, that I drew or that I painted or whatever piece of art had to be monetized. And people around me would say, you don't have to make money from it. And when you say this is just your hobby, to me it feels like you're telling me that I suck and that I'm not able to do this as a living. But I think they were saying it because they actually cared that I was spending so much time on something and getting nothing in return. And I just couldn't see that. So I'm saying all this to say that you can leave some of your hobbies and let them be something that you enjoy, something that you love, and just keep it to yourself. You don't have to monetize it. You don't have to sell it on YouTube. You don't have to be at a art fair or local market, or you don't have to do all that. And I watch a lot of art channels, and these girls normally have like their little art shop, and what they don't tell you is that they're probably living with someone else, maybe their parents or a partner that can support them, that someone gave them the money to be able to buy all this equipment so they can start it all up. And they may show you their gross profit, but that's not exactly what they made. You don't really know if they're making a lot of money or they're just staying afloat. And I know I'm sounding critical, but you have to take all that in consideration. Like, is this a passion or is this a burden? Follow something that you can actually become an expert in and use that. And I think keep your passions and your hobbies close to your heart. And if you find something that you really enjoy doing and you try to become an expert with that, then I think the passion will actually follow instead of the other way around. Instead of finding your passion and then the success will happen. Find something that you can learn, get a skill, get good at that, and then the passion for it will follow. So hopefully that makes sense. If it didn't, I'm sorry, just let me know. Like, I would love to hear your perspective on it. I'm not saying I'm giving up. I'm just trying to enjoy my life. I am trying to separate myself from my 9 to 5. So I have to go to work. I have to pay the bills. But when I'm not working, I don't want to think about work. And I want to live my life. And that is why I have this channel. I'm trying to document my life and love it a little bit more. All the boring parts, all the things that you would think, gosh, it's just mundane and who cares. I want to show it all, and that's what I'm going to do. And that's what is making me happy right now. And if not following my passion is what's keeping me happy, then I'm going to keep doing that. Hello, it is my birthday today. Had a lot of happy birthday wishes, made me very happy. Alexa actually sang happy birthday to me, and
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
okay. Later on, I'm gonna have some lunch, and yeah, that's how I'm celebrating my birthday. But I hope you guys really enjoyed my video, and I always forget to ask, but if you liked it, please like and subscribe, and please leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts and your feelings on not following your passion, or maybe how you follow your passion, or just how you feel in general. Okay, you guys, I'll see you later.